welcome back to the computer class. As you remember, in the last class we have already started chapter 1 and today we'll continue with the same chapter. We covered the topic generation of computer. First and second generation computer we have discussed, and today we will continue with the same topic, and that is third generation of computer. So I hope you have understood the first and second generation. So in second generation computer, transistor replaced the vacuum tubes, and the second generation computers were smaller, cheaper and more reliable as compared to the first generation computer. Now coming to the third generation computer. So third generation computer, the duration was 1964 to 1971, and in this generation computer, which electronic component we were using? IC electronic component we were using. What is IC? IC is an integrated circuit. So this is a circuit having around hundreds of electronic components like transistor, resistor, diodes on a single chip. So it's a small chip containing hundreds of electronic components, small electronic components like transistor, resistors and diodes, etc. So I have tried to draw the IC. This is the shape of IC. Fine. So because of IC, the size has been reduced. Now the computers were smaller, faster, cheaper in third generation computer. So computers were smaller, faster and cheaper as compared to the second generation computer. Keyboard and monitor were introduced. So in this generation only we introduced the keyboard and monitor. In first and second generation we were not using keyboard and monitor. There were the other ways to give the input and see the output, but not keyboard and monitor. In this generation only operating system was used. So first time in third generation computers we used operating system, and these computers were having more storage capacity. Invention of mainframe computer also took place in third generation computer. So mainframe computers were invented in this period, 1964 to 1971. Now the examples are IBM 360, Honeywell 200. So these are the two examples of third generation computer. Now we will see the fourth generation computer. So now coming to the fourth generation computer, and the duration was 1971 to 1985. Electronic component in fourth generation computer is microprocessor. So microprocessor replaced ICs of third generation computer. So what is the difference between IC and microprocessor? I told you IC is a chip containing around 100 of small components, electronic components, and microprocessor is a chip containing thousands of ICs on a single chip. So it's a chip containing thousands of ICs, and one IC contains 100 of electronic components. So it means microprocessor contains even lakhs electronic components on a single chip. So many electronic components on a single chip. And this is the processor, this is your CPU of the computer. This microprocessor is responsible for all types of computing and processing. Fine. See, when I say microprocessor, what comes in our mind? Intel. So suddenly the Intel comes in our mind when I say microprocessor. Intel is just a company. Fine. There are other companies also, and like AMD also. AMD and Intel are the biggest competitor, but generally Intel is the biggest player in this market, microprocessor market. So we know microprocessor means Intel only. Intel has the series, i-core series like i5, i7, i9. Latest is the i9 processor. Fine. So latest i9, obviously it has the fastest processing speed, and much better than the 3 and 5 and 7. Fine. But AMD, if you search on the laptop that AMD processor based laptop, so it will show you the names of laptops. So AMD and other companies also, India do not manufacture this microprocessor. Both these are Intel and AMD are American based company. Fine. And latest is i9 processor. So you should know all these. Now coming to the features. Features are small and portable. So computers of 4th generation computers are small and portable. Portable means which can be carried from one place to another. Cheaper and faster as compared to the 3rd generation computer. More accurate and reliable. So accuracy wise, these are the better than the 3rd generation computer. More accurate, gives the result better. Large memory up to terabyte and petabyte. These are the storage units. I hope you know byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte. Then after gigabyte, it's terabyte, petabyte. Fine. So it has the large memory up to terabyte and petabyte. Then microcomputer, as the name indicates, microprocessor. Due to microprocessor, we call these computers microcomputer or PCs. So whatever PCs, whatever computer you see around yourself, around you, so whatever computer you see around you, all these computers are 4th generation computer because all they have microprocessor. Fine. So microcomputer or PCs and handheld devices which can be carried in your hand. So handheld devices are the 4th generation computer, are the invention of 4th generation. I hope features of all these features of 4th generation computer is clear. Now coming to the example. Examples are IBM 370, Honeywell 6080 are the examples of 4th generation computer. And languages, if I talk about languages, C, C++, Java, QBasic are the 4th generation languages. These languages developed in this time period 1971 to 1985. Fine. I hope 3rd generation and 4th generation are clear. Now coming to the 5th generation computer. Now the 5th generation computer are our present and future also. In present also we are using artificial intelligence. Nowadays artificial intelligence doesn't mean that robots. It's not limited to robots only. Artificial intelligence has entered in our daily life, whether we are aware, whether we are not aware, or we are not aware. So if I talk about artificial intelligence at home, yes, we are using artificial intelligence at home. How? Examples like most of you must be having Alexa or Siri in iPhone. So these both works on your artificial intelligence. What you do? You simply instruct the Alexa play this, Alexa give me information, what is the date today, what is the date today, whatever. So Alexa sweetly follows the instruction and gives you reply. So both these worked on basis of artificial intelligence. And so many other examples also, like if you check your Gmail, if you have your account in Gmail, what we find that some mails automatically goes to the spam folder. Why so? Why not in inbox? Okay, who instructed these mails to go to the spam? This is also artificial intelligence based. So AI works on this and categorize our emails in different under different tags, like whether the mails are promotional or any forum or any other, so or social. So it categorizes the emails. Or you can see when you start typing any keyword in a Google. So as you start writing the first two letters, Google shows you recommendations, list of recommendation to choose from. So that list will be based on your data only. Google collects our data. Google collects our location, our age, and other personal habits. So based on that data, it shows us recommendation. Like another example, navigation. While driving, you need navigation. Your Google map shows you directions. Fine. So when Google map is showing you the shortest way to the destination or the quickest way, so it is also based on artificial intelligence. So many devices, electronic devices are available AI based, like your refrigerator is also nowadays AC AI based, or washing machine is also AI based. So we have smart devices based on AI. In education also we use artificial intelligence. When you do the shopping on Amazon and Flipkart, so after some days, Amazon and whatever site is, they start showing us the recommendation based on our taste, based on our buying habits. So they collect the data and shows us the recommendation. So there is a huge list based which works on artificial intelligence, but we still not aware. We think that the only robots means artificial intelligence. So that's not so. So artificial intelligence have already entered in our daily lives. So this is a part of our life. This is our present as well as future also. So these were about the 5th generation computer. In quickly recap, first generation computer, vacuum tubes were used. Second generation computer, transistors. Third generation computer, ICs. Fourth generation computer, microprocessors. And the 5th generation computer is AI based, artificial intelligence based. So this is about the generation of computer. I hope you have understood. Thank you so much.